I'm Ron. Well, today I'm just doing it as an experiment, the pop-up live today. I'm in the car and have a quiet time, and we're over here at the Leominster Health Reliant, and just dropped my wife off. She's got to have a mammogram done shortly, and I just thought to come in and say hi to everybody, let you know how it's going, and yeah, so I'm Ron from Ron's Keto Cafe. I've been doing YouTube now for about 2.5 years, and have over 400 videos uploaded, and continue to put recipes and talk about my weight loss journey and all that good stuff. And yeah, so again, I always tell everybody I'm not a medical doctor. This is all based on my own personal research and clearing out my doctor first and getting permission, as always. And so I'm down to 220 pounds this morning. Is today's day 3 of the egg fast, and the final day of the egg fast. We had one egg today, and I kind of had a couple of ground beef burgers that I made, and I've been doing an awful lot of work volunteering for the city. It's becoming a lot for me to handle right now, and I'm just got really good thoughts about maybe just stepping back, probably at the end of March or the beginning of April. And there, I'm thinking about just walking away from almost everything. I don't want to do anything anymore. I just want to go back to being just plain Ron, go out do my walking adventures, concentrating on my health, and I don't know, but that's what I'm just thinking about right now. And you know, I don't get paid for volunteering, and that's not even the issue. Because even if they paid me, I'd probably still be miserable. But I'm really, really depressed because a lot of it's just coming flying at me in all different directions. Every time I turn around, people are asking me for stuff and stuff to do, and I've just had I'm getting to a point where enough. Hey guys, like enough is enough, and I don't want to jeopardize my health and be crabby to my wife when I come home every day, and be crabby to the people that I volunteer with, accidentally say the wrong things to people, and or because sometimes my mouth talks faster than my brain can think. And I have and of course, and the volunteering is an awful lot for me. So I just maybe I don't know what I want to do right now, but anyways, one of my Facebook friends has some kittens for free, and I sent them an email. If he still has one available, a female, I'd like to get a kitten actually. We had a cat and we lost her in a house accident, and I got a male cat a little while after, maybe about 2 years ago, and I didn't want it. He was really wild, and I know he would have settled down and everything and become really a great cat. But it was time to say no, we don't want it. But this time, I'm pretty sure that I want another one, and I think it would be really good for me and my wife to have a little furry friend. And they give you so much comfort and love, and they really help you with the depression part of it. And I can't see the chat, so if you guys are chatting, say hi to me. This is just a new experiment that I'm doing. So, Daniela Joy and I are going to be, I believe it's the 19th. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure it's the 19th on a Sunday on February. We're going to be going live at 10 in the morning. Alan wants to do live chat with me and talk about my weight loss journey. And I want to start doing my own lives, but I just haven't figured out a time on the lives. And so maybe I want to go like one day with the live, and this will be okay. This is going to be the time I'm going to go live. Like maybe it might be on a Monday or something like that, on a weekend live. But I want to do like a live chat, and I want to do like a cooking segment on what I eat, so I help you guys out to lose weight. Um, it's been great. I've been feeling so good as far as the weight loss journey is concerned. I was experimenting this morning making some brownies for the mug, and I really messed up bad. It tasted terrible. I had one little bite out of it. So what I did was it was a brownie in a mug for low carb keto, and I forgot to put the almond milk in it, and the texture tasted really dry and gross. So it taught me a lesson to make sure when I follow the recipes, check them off with a check mark, and make sure I put all the ingredients until I can perfect it. So we're definitely going to be making a type of the recipe again. And Saturday night around 6, I'm supposed to be going live at Miss T and her YouTube channel. And they're going to give me an hour, and they talk about my weight loss, and I'm going to cook something. And I'm thinking about, I kind of have an idea now what I want to cook. I'm going to make a pizza in a mug, and I made that quite a number of times before. It's a very simple recipe. I have all the ingredients all pre-weighed. Put everything in a mug, show how to make it, pop it in the microwave for a minute and a half until the everything is all cooked up, and then we'll go in the back room and we'll sample it. And I did try and make a Shapples the other day in my back room over there. Even though the Shapple maker, it gets hot and it just steams a little bit when it's almost ready to be done. But I don't feel comfortable cooking in the back room because I don't want to cause any issues with the office or anything like that. And I don't think I'm supposed to be cooking in the back room anyways. So what I do in the back room is where I have my office set up. I do all my prepping of food in the back room, and then I bring it up to the front room and I cook it in the front room. And yeah, so I made some poached eggs this morning. I did 2 poached eggs in the microwave oven, and I put 2 of them in half a cup of water. And the YouTuber said put it in the microwave for a minute and 20 seconds. And what happened was they popped, and they made one hell of a mess all over the place inside the microwave. So then I did a third egg in the microwave instead of 2 at once, and that came out okay, but it still popped a little bit. But the egg came out really, really good to my surprise. So maybe I just got to figure out a solution so they're not going to pop like that in a microwave. But I really love poached eggs, and they're really healthy for you. And then I got another recipe I want to try today. I'm going to take my silicone muffin mat, and I'm gonna take some eggs, and I'm not gonna, well, I might do 1 or 2 scrambled eggs. I'm gonna try 4 different egg recipes. I'll try a couple of regular eggs and a couple of eggs scrambled, and I'm not sure on the third or fourth egg. But anyways, we'll try that, and pop it in the oven at 350 for about 10 or 15 minutes and pop it out of the silicone mat and see what the texture of the egg looks like. But I'm just trying different techniques and ideas. I've been trying to subscribe to every live channel. When I go pop in, I'll copy and paste the text into the new browser and see if I'm subscribed to their channels. And because a lot of these YouTubers make a lot of great content that they make, and I'm really excited about it. And when I go in and check somebody's channel and I says, oh, wow, that's how they're doing it. And I'm always studying to see how they film and see if I can improve on my techniques and everything like that. And take my glasses off because I see it's recreating a reflection in the mirror. And that's the other thing. I need glasses. But the thing of it is they create a mirror image of what I'm looking at. And it drives me crazy when I'm looking into the camera. I don't know if you guys have a solution for me or not. I got my cup of coffee from Aroma Joe's. We have an Aroma Joe's in our city. You can see my cup over here. Really, really good coffee. Our daughter and I are going to go down to Walmart to pick up our taxables, and I'm going to stop at Aldi's on the way back and do a grocery haul at Aldi's, and I'll probably show you when I pick up on that. But I'm getting low. I'm getting low on some of my keto supplies. I have to get some of my almond flour and that type of thing, and I just really enjoy helping people and getting you guys inspired as many as I can. And that was the whole idea behind creating the channel, putting myself out there publicly. Um, I really pushing hard to get my final 30 pounds off now. I'm down to 220 this morning. I lost 3 pounds on the egg fast, almost 4 pounds. And I'm going to be switching off to a beef and butter fast now to the balance of the week before we go see my doctor on my physical next week. I want to see if I can get my weight down to about 215. I think that would be pretty cool. And then continue on with the weight loss and continue on with the keto clean. We're actually going keto clean for the entire rest of the balance of the month. And you guys that have been on keto and low carb, I think you know what that is. It's just basically I'm not gonna have any dirty keto meals. It's gonna be regular meals, keto meals and healthy meals. Tomorrow or Friday, I'm gonna be Thursday actually. I'm gonna be making a chili cheese steak casserole. Pretty interesting. And I'm with pizza in a mug for Saturday, but I'm thinking about Friday making another pizza. Now we got Super Bowl Sunday coming up, so I'm probably gonna do a video on chicken wings in the air fryer. It would be a pretty cool video to do. I love chicken wings, by the way, especially the ones you get at the Chinese place, but they got a ton of salt on it and a lot of. I think they do they put it in cornstarch and stuff like that, and they pack a lot of calories and carbs. So I'm just trying to cut out the carbs and all that stuff this month. It's not hard. It's just, like everybody else, we all crave certain foods, and I'm no different than anybody else. I love, Oreo cookies and all that stuff there, but I don't eat that stuff anymore because I just can't. And so I just yeah. So oh yeah. So I actually got a follower. Hi, how you doing? I just this is the first time I'm doing a live in the and then I always pop up live. This is my first YouTube live, so I just wanted to see how it's gonna go because I plan on doing more of the YouTube lives, and you can just play it back. But I don't know. I just kind of like enjoy helping people and stuff like that. And I was talking about my journey earlier. I started my official journey on August 17th, 2020. I was 325 pounds. Back in January of that same year, I was 367 pounds. And so today I weigh 220. So I lost well over 150 pounds. And I feel absolutely dynamite. But I got a lot of crap going on with the city there. And every time I turn around, they want me for some projects and whatever. And I'm just getting so fed up with it. I don't want to do it no more. I mean, I'm gonna talk to a professional about this because I don't. I'm at that point right now. I just need some help with this, and so yeah, I'm gonna walk away from it. And they're the ones that are gonna lose out, not me. I don't even want to get paid for the city stuff because if I got paid, I'd probably be more miserable than I am now. But yeah, and I was talking about one of my Facebook friends has some kittens he wants to give away that the mother cat had like 4 or 5 kittens. So I sent him a text message. My wife and I are looking for a female kitten. We had a couple of cats before, and I think about the cat we lost every day. My mom's been gone since 2010. I love my mom to death, but I think about my cat more than I think about my mom. This might sound awful, but I just don't know. I mean, our little kitten was like she was a family, a friend, a kid. My daughter and I, my wife and I, have been together for 42 years, and actually 43, and we we don't have any kids. So when we got Angel, our little baby, we got her a few weeks earlier than we should have, and my wife used to hand feed her with a bottle. It was pretty funny and cool seeing that. And my wife and the cat developed a relationship like it was your own kid, and then eventually I developed she loved me in a different way, and she loved my wife in a different way, and I miss those times with an animal. I can remember once when I was going to school, the teacher was giving me like tons and tons of homework because I was going to school full time for basically what I'm doing now on YouTube for graphics and web design, and I had about 20 books that I was logging in every Thursday and Tuesday, and I had 4 classes. And the one class that I wanted the most out of all of them was Photoshop, and that was a 2.5 hour class, and that was my last class of the day, and it got done about 8 at night. And every teacher gave me tons and tons of homework, which I was struggling to keep up. I got through it, but there was one time I got home and I took my books and I flung them up against the wall, and I was so pissed and I was swearing. He goes, "I'm not doing this no more." And the little cat that we had, Angel, she popped up on the desk and she just put a little paw on and a little chin right on top of my hand, and she was licking my hand and she was calming me down. So those are the type of relationships I miss having an animal in the house, and for those you might have a cat or a dog, I think you could pretty much relate. And because they give you so much comfort in return, and even though they could be a little pain in the behind sometimes, they're very, very comforting to have in your life. And I just want to be able to have that kind of relationship in another pet, and I'm ready for one. Yeah, it's got to stink where we live in because our rent's going to go up $20, which isn't right because, you know, um, on the when you move into a house, if you want a pet or an apartment, say for instance, and you got to pay somebody else like a landlord, it should be just a one-time fee, not a continuing fee every month. Because our rent just went up $75, and my wife and I are both retired, and the price of inflation and the food and everything's crazy, and so we're having a hard time keeping up with everything. I just paid my last bill today for the month here, and now I got to be careful on what I have for the rest of the month because when your money's gone, it's gone. And so this is what we deal with every month. And I've been looking for a part-time job, and I goes, geez, I'm doing like about 80 hours a week right now volunteering. Yeah, I do that many hours. That's why I'm up all hours of the night because I can't sleep anymore. Last night was no exception. I wake up every morning at 2:30 in the morning, and and I'll serve it. I'll pray to God every day for like 1 hour a day to have some quiet time, and then I'll start drinking my coffee in the morning, and then I go on and I start doing you know, surfing on the internet, and I'll look for recipes, and I'll start watching other YouTubers because I'm so curious about how other people losing weight, how they structure their channel, how they cook their foods and stuff like that. Where I get many of my food inspiration ideas is I'll go on to like Guy Fieri that Drives and Dines. I'm sure you people know what that is, and Restaurant Impossible, and all the different programs that they have available on the Food Network, and of course the YouTubers and Rachel Ray's 30-minute meals and stuff like that. And then I'll recreate meals from those meals to make them low carb for low carb weight loss. It's pretty simple to do. And that's how we've been very successful to lose weight. And I love helping people to lose weight. Now, I'm thinking down the road, maybe 1 or 2 years from now, maybe less. I want to, there's a couple places in our city there that I could possibly rent and or even buy for that matter, and open up a low carb coffee cafe and just offer coffee all morning and switch off in the afternoon to low carb meals until closing time. And I don't need to cook. I could just hire enough people to help me cook, and just be the owner of the establishment. I think that's a really cool idea, but it costs a lot to do all that, and you got to kind of like really know what you're doing. There's a lot of permits involved in all that, and you got to get inspected. You got to have it's a lot. Plus your overhead and the insurance for the building, and sometimes I don't know if that's worth it or not. But I'm still thinking about that. That could be a possibility down the road. And I'm not. I never went to school for cooking, believe it or not. I dropped out of school when I was 15. I went back to school years later in the early 90s. I got my high school diploma, and then I went to college, and I graduated from college 4 years at the Mount Wachusett Community College here in the Gardner, and for graphics and web design. And I never got a job in that particular field, but I just it helped me to become a better videographer, and I'm still learning video. My only concern is the apartment where we're living in, because I got a small apartment, and we have no countertop space, and it's always got stuff on it. Not really attractive counter to be looking when you're filming stuff. So I try to just want to zero right into everything that I'm filming, so you don't see all that background junk. But when I see how other YouTubers film, I goes, well, they get even less room than I have. So yeah, so we're gonna continue with the filming part of it. Be watching for another live coming up pretty soon. I'll figure out another time when I want to do another live, and I'll have more information on there. And be watching for those other lives, because I actually got 5 people that want to do lives with me, and I think that's pretty cool because I can tell my story. I can pick up more subscribers doing a live, and it's real fun. And I'm still gonna have a sip of coffee before I kill the video. But yeah, so this is the Roman Joe's coffee that I'm having. I always have my coffee, regular coffee. I have it with half and half or light cream, and then I have a monk fruit in it, or a Splendor if they don't have any monk fruit. When I go to most of these stores, none of them have monk fruit. Um, I was doing Splendor when I first started weight loss, and then I wanted to try something different, and then I went to monk fruit, and I really love the monk fruit flavor, and it doesn't burn my stomach like some people. So I've been very, very lucky as far as that goes, and I'm also lucky I'm not allergic to anything. Like I know one girl that she's a really nice friend of ours, and she can't do peanuts, she can't do eggs, she's got a tolerance to dairy, like milk and that sort of thing. I goes, oh my God, well, what do you eat? But I'm thankful that I don't. Oh, she's got a tolerance to cheese, so cheese wouldn't help you if you wanted to do a cheese pizza or something like that. But yeah, I guess enough said for everything. I guess I rattled off enough. But let me know what you think and how this video came out. And next time, what I want to do is, if I come in the car and do a live video, I'm going to try to get a camera mount for the car, and I could just keep the camera on a wide angle instead of a portrait. But I don't think I did too bad this morning, but I just wanted to talk about all that stuff. And thank you for joining my channel for a live video feed. And don't forget to like and comment on my video. And if you want to be friends on me at Facebook, friend me on Facebook. I do have a Facebook support group, Ron's Keto Cafe. And I wanted to thank Deborah White, because that's Jess's mom from Keto Rewind. Check out her channel, by the way. She gave me a huge thumbs up the other day because I made this awesome, egg loaf, and that was the best one I've ever made. And I made a ton of them over the last 2.5 years. But I did everything in the food processor, and I think that made the biggest difference in the world. And you have to have the softened cream cheese and the softened stick of butter. And I put everything, and I did it like it was like it came out like a custard pie, but it had the bread texture on it like a French toast. And I put cinnamon and nutmeg in it for the difference in the flavor and a little bit of vanilla extract. And I popped that baby in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes until the knife came out clean. And then I took a little bit of cinnamon and I put it on the top there to give it the nice brown texture look. And yeah, and this, she's already made that about 3 or 4 times this week. So I'm glad I could help you there, Deb. And I do want to get together with you and Tom, Deborah, if you're watching this video later on this spring when you come back. Maybe we can meet up over there at the Hubbardston Flea Market on a Sunday, because I know you guys like to do that too, and you don't live too far from that. And Donna and I are always up there. But anyways, you guys have all an amazing day. Love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this video and how I did. Like, this is my first live, so I was thinking about it, and I'm not that nervous as I thought I would be. But yeah, another thing about all this, I used to think, well, what can I talk about if I go live every once a week? And everybody's kept telling me, well, I'm wrong. Why don't you talk about what you like to talk about the most? Talk about food. Talk about your recipes, what you want to create. Maybe do a live video on what you make, something like that. Something simple. And maybe we'll do it together, But the only thing about that is my wife lives in the apartment, and we got apartment noise, so and the TV's going, and so if everybody don't have a problem with that, and I just we'll probably it'll make it more natural to the background, I guess. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, you guys have an amazing day. Love you guys.